This Canadian Shield is the oldest and the hardest rock in North America. It is generally 600 meter above the mean sea level and it is characterized by round hills, lakes and swamps. The general slope of the shield is towards the Hudson Bay. During the Ice Age, the entire Canadian Shield was covered under thick ice sheets. Even today, the northern part of the shield remains under snow and ice almost throughout the year. So, this Canadian Shield is almost covered with snow throughout the year. The Great Lakes form the boundary of the Canadian Shields. The western and the southwestern edge of the shield also has a chain of lakes. Now, the famous Niagara Fall is located between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. This is very important for your exam. St. Lawrence River is the busiest inland waterway in North America. Canadian Shield is rich in mineral resources like gold, silver, uranium, iron, nickel, copper. So, this is very, very important. Now, Appalachians Mountain. Appalachians Mountains. The Appalachian Mountains are also called Eastern Highlands. So this is the old mountain and one's very high. Average height varies from 1000 meter to 1800 meters. Major ranges are Green Mountain, White Mountain and Blue Ridge. Now the eastern part of the Appalachian Mountain is occupied by the Piedmont. Piedmont is a gently rolling hilly area which slopes eastward. This mountain acts as a barrier or obstacle between the Atlantic Ocean and the interior of North America. Some short rivers also originate from Appalachian Mountains and flow into the Atlantic Ocean. Some of them are suitable for the development of hydroelectricity. Now the third one is Central Lowland. This is also known as prairie. This is lowland or plain land. Is between the Appalachian Mountains. Then we will move on to page number 70. In the east and the Rocky Mountain in the west. The word, see one Lake Superior. This is the image of Lake Superior, the largest freshwater lake in the world. Lake Superior. This is the largest freshwater lake in the world. And this French word prairie means meadow or grassland. Prairie means grassland or meadow. The lowland extend from the Arctic Ocean in the north to the Gulf of Mexico in the south. The prairie is flat in the east and rises to a height of about 500 meters in the west. The northern part slopes towards the Arctic Ocean while the southern part slopes towards the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. The prairie is one of the biggest and the most fertile plain in the world. In this grassland, so this is the most fertile plain and the biggest plains in the world. North American lowland. The eastern region is humid while the western region is dry. So this region is drained by Mackenzie, the Saskatchewan, Nelson, the Mississippi, Missouri and the St. Lawrence rivers. These are the rivers which flows through that prairies. Now the water bodies that are present in North America. North America is also always a land of great rivers and lakes. They play a very important role in the economic development of this continent, and the rivers that are present in the North America, this originates from Western Cordillera and drain into Arctic Ocean, Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. The main rivers which flow into the Arctic Ocean are Mackenzie, Saskatchewan and Nelson. Now in the Atlantic system, the main river is the St. Lawrence. It drains the region of the Great Lakes. The St. Lawrence River and the Great Lakes link the industrial belt of the USA and the Canada. Together, they form the largest inland waterway in the world. Other important rivers are Hudson and Potomac. The main rivers which flow into the Gulf of Mexico are Mississippi, and Mississippi has numerous tributaries, the Missouri, the Ohio and Arkansas. They drain large part of central USA. The Rio Grande River flows most of the boundary between the USA and the Mexico. Most of the rivers which flow into the Pacific Ocean are short and swift. The Columbia and the Fraser are the important rivers. Now the lakes. There are several lakes in this continent, and the chain of five lakes are known as, namely they are Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie and Ontario. They are called, these five lakes together are called Great Lakes, and the largest water body in North America. Now Lake Superior is the largest of the Great Lakes, and it is the largest freshwater lake in the world. The important lakes in Canada are Great Bear, Great Slave, Athabasca and the Winnipeg. Other lakes include Chapala in Mexico and Nicaragua in Central America. So we are ending our chapter over here, and we will upload the question answers. I will upload the question answers and the other short questions in your respective WhatsApp group. Thank you. Have a nice day.